Can someone please write me a love song that I can actually relate to for once in my life? Like take Maroon 5's She Will Be Loved and change it into There Will Be Dogs, please? Yesterday, Ted and I saw a puppy, what we thought was a puppy, on the side of the road. It was a very small dog. And it was one of those things, it was a moment. Like, we were like, oh, you know, like, well, at least what ran through my head, I should say. I don't know what ran through Ted's head, but what ran through my head was, you know, there are so many times we see a dog, like, that got hit by a car on the side of the highway. We're just like, oh gosh. You know, in my brain, I'm like, if I had been here when that dog was still alive, I could have saved its life. And I didn't make it. Well, we saw a dog, a live dog, on the side of the highway. And I just kind of looked at Ted and I was like, we have to. And he turned around at the next, like, little place to turn around on the highway. And we went back and picked it up. And there was nobody around. The poor dog was so terrified. He's right here, but I've got my phone in my holster, so I can't show you him at the moment while I'm driving. But he was so terrified. Every time a car would drive by, he was just shaking. And I called to him and told him what a good boy he was. And he got all excited and he came right to me and he let me pick him up, no problem. Super happy. He's clearly well loved. Like, somebody loves him. Yes, somebody loves him very much because he's very well fed and he's kind of old. I think he's probably about 10, I would say, just from kind of looking at him. His teeth are not great. And yeah, so somebody just decided he needed to be left on the highway to meet his fate. I don't understand it. I really don't. There wasn't any houses for miles, and he was sitting in the middle of like a bridge over a creek. So it's not even, I don't know. It's a poor puppy. So we're going to the vet now, and we're going to see what they say. We're going to see if he's got a chip, and we're going to make sure that he's healthy. And if he is healthy, we're going to let him play with our dogs because they really want to play. We've been keeping them separated, but they really want to play. They seem like they like each other. So they're very excited about that idea. But yeah, it's if we can't find his real parents, his actual family, and figure out what happened, I also have a woman who really wants to take him. She loves pugs so much. She says that's her favorite dog. And she says if we cannot find his family in a week, that she will take him and she will love him forever. He's such a good boy, Pugly, yes. Pugly, you have a chip. There's a chip. That means somebody's probably looking for you. Yeah, let's go look it up. Now that we know he's a healthy boy, we're letting him play with the dogs, but Franklin, are you scared of this little guy? What the heck? What do you think, Pugster? Here we are. The river's really high. Most of the beach we were walking on earlier in the spring is gone. We're just gonna see what we can see from way up there. so I guess this is about it for this week's video. I feel like it wasn't a whole lot, but it's been a long time. I've just been really busy with a lot of things going on. I really liked getting to see your POV of going to work with Chango, and yeah, it just looks like a good time. I'm sad you're back in lockdown. We're heading that way probably. We're at least preparing to be heading that way, regardless of whether we actually end up getting put there or not. The election was really stressful, and I'm pretty sure Biden is our president-elect now, but there's arguments going on, so goodness only knows what that's all about. All twisty. We had a good Thanksgiving, and I recorded like nothing. I basically just did some drone videos, and you're seeing it. Other than that, I haven't had a whole lot of time to make a lot of content, so hopefully over the next few weeks, I will be able to have a better insight into what's been going on, and you can see like the different projects I'm doing with the virtual color guard and with Spintronics, and then with school too. So anyway, I'll see you next week. Bye, Kelly.